What is up, everybody? My name is Vital Syntax, and you're watching another Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay video. I've got another game of squad deathmatch for you guys on Isla Inocentes, and I'm using this Saiga 20K semi-auto shotgun in the assault kit, and so that gives me access to C4, which is a great tool to have in squad deathmatch because if somebody gets in the Bradley, the tank that's on the levels, and nobody takes it out, and they're just walking around killing people, it can really be very, very effective against your team, against your squad. And it's really important that you take out the Bradley as quick as possible if somebody does get in it. So you'll see me every time I walk by the Bradley, I'll throw a C4 on it, even if nobody's in it. And then once I hear it moving around and I hear like it's shooting and whatnot, I can easily just switch to my C4 and blow it up. And you get a lot of points from blowing it up. You get like 100 points just for destroying the vehicle. You get 30 points for damaging the vehicle, and you get I think 30 or 50 points per kill. And sometimes there's a whole squad of 4 people in there, so you get like a quad kill, which is always awesome. So that's a really good strategy to use C4. And obviously the only 2 ways to use C4 is by either using the recon kit or by using the assault kit with a all-kit weapon. So that's either one of the shotguns, the G3, the M14, any of the guns that aren't like assault rifles that are in the assault kit. So I kind of want to take a little bit more of a casual approach to my videos. I've been kind of strict in the past in talking about like really on-topic stuff only related to Battlefield or only related to COD 4. But I kind of want to just take a more casual approach and talk about just technology and the gaming industry as a whole, and not really focus on like one thing or another. So the first thing I want to talk about is a new movie that you guys might have not have seen, but hopefully you guys have all seen, is the Expendables. It's a new movie out, I think a couple weeks ago it came out, and it's got it's got Terry Crews, it's got Jason Statham, it's got Sylvester Stallone, so it's got a cast of really sweet actors that are all badasses. And it's got so many explosions that your head's just gonna like be turned into mush, and it's got lots of manliness and whatnot. It's a really good movie, not necessarily for its acting or its plot, but it's very entertaining. So if you guys haven't seen that, you guys should definitely go check it out, especially if you guys are fans of guns or gun games like Call of Duty or Bad Company. So you guys definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, go watch it again because you'll love it again. So let's talk about some of the upcoming events. We've got 2 upcoming events for September 1st. And September is going to be a pretty awesome month for me. I've got a lot of things going on, but the first 2 things are on September 1st, and the first one I want to talk about is the Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer reveal. It's going to be a red carpet event. It's not just going to be like a video or an interview or something like that. It's actually going to be a full-on event that they're doing in EA or in LA, and so they're gonna have lots of press, people from like IGN and Game Trailers and all those other game websites. They're gonna have tons and tons of videos and interviews and gameplay videos from that event. So it's gonna be really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to all the videos that come out of that event. So you guys I can't upload any of those videos to my website just for copyright purposes, but you guys should definitely check out one of those websites I just listed, or go to like YouTube and just search for new videos that people have posted here. So we're going to get lots of new information out of that. I don't know if you guys are a big fan of the Call of Duty games, but I am, and I'm really looking for this new one. Looking forward to this new one. And they said in the multiplayer reveal they're going to show us all the new perks, the new kill streaks, attachments, probably some of the weapons, the game modes, probably some of the levels. So basically everything that we see in Call of Duty multiplayer game is going to be shown to us on September 1st, and I don't know if that's a good idea as far as Treyarch goes, and because it's gonna reveal all the stuff that we're looking forward to. The game doesn't come out till November, so when the game actually does come out, we might be like kind of disappointed by the fact that we won't be able to see anything new. It's just gonna be all stuff that we've already been told about. But then at the same time, by showing us all this gameplay and all these new all this new content they're going to be putting into the game, it's probably going to get them a lot more pre-orders and a lot more day one sales, which is always really good for a gaming company to get all those day one sales and pre-orders. So I think that's probably one of the reasons that they're going to do this. And also, I'm guessing that they're going to unveil that there's going to be a beta released in the next couple of weeks, because they did say that there was going to be a beta sometime, and the game is coming. You know, it's the game's going to be released pretty soon. It's August, almost the end of August right now, and so we've got like one more month before the game comes out. So they're gonna have time for people to play the beta, people to give feedback on the beta, and also have time to patch the beta. So it's a full-on playable game when the game comes out. So I think there probably will be a beta announced, not necessarily released on September 1st, but at least they'll give us a date and a time frame that we can expect to see it. So I'm excited about that as well. Also on September 1st, we've got the Apple Press event, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a huge fan of Apple. Obviously, Apple computer company, and they make things like the iPod and Macintosh computers. But supposedly they're going to be doing their, they normally do it in September, and it's going to be like the update to the iPod line and the Apple TV and all their like mobile iPod devices like the iPod Touch, iPod Classic, iPod Nano, iPod Shuffle, all those iPods. So I'm excited about that, to see what new stuff comes out of that. Even though I already have an iPhone, I'm not planning on buying any of it. I like to see what they're releasing and whatnot. All right, so next thing I want to talk about is the question of the day. It's kind of a new thing I want to do in this video and future videos. And basically what I'll do is I'll come up with some type of a question related to gaming or technology that I'm interested in hearing what you guys have to say about. And then you guys will leave comments if you want. I'm not asking for anybody to leave a comment, but it'd be nice if you guys left comments and gave me your opinion about the question or whatever it is. So this week's question is going to be, if you had to choose between one game and one game only, would you buy Call of Duty Black Ops or Medal of Honor? I know that's a hard question, and you can't say I wouldn't buy either of them, and you can't say I'd buy both of them. You have to choose one or the other. And what I would say to that question is, well, first of all, I would say that's a hard question. I definitely want to get both games, and I already have both of them pre-ordered. But if I had to choose one, I would probably go with Medal of Honor. Just because it's a new experience. It's not, a game that's being redone like Call of Duty. And yeah, I know it's very similar to Bad Company 2, but at the same time, there's so much new content, and it's a different franchise, so there is a lot of new content. Whereas Black Ops is going to be even more similar to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 than Medal of Honor might be to Bad Company 2. So that's what I would choose. What would you guys choose? I'd like to hear what you guys' responses are, and we'll see what the majority thinks. And hopefully from this video and future videos that I'm doing, like more like a casual like video commentary, I'll ask like similar videos or similar questions like that, and you guys can give me your guys' replies. Alright, so now that I've gotten all the things I had planned to talk about, I'm just going to talk about gameplay in general, and I can kind of give you guys an insight of what I was thinking while I was playing this game. Alright, so let's go back to the beginning. I'm playing Isla Inocentes, a squad deathmatch, like usual. I'm playing with one teammate. It was some random guy that joined my my squad, or maybe I joined his squad, I don't remember. But I wasn't playing with a party or anything like that. And we're both using shotguns. He's obviously playing Recon, and I'm playing Assault. So he's throwing down motion sensor mines, which is always helpful to the squad. And if you're playing as Recon, make sure you use those. I see a lot of Recon players that just use their sniper rifles and sit in the back, and that's definitely not a way to help your team. Obviously, Recon standing for searching and finding things. So that's why you have those motion sensor mines, is to help your team locate the enemy. So you shouldn't just be sitting in the back of the level, especially on like a larger level. This is a really small level, but on like larger levels, you'll see a lot of Recon players just sitting in the back with their snipers trying to pick people off, and that's not effective as far as your team goes. Yes, you might get some nice headshots and kills like that, but it's not going to help your team out that much. So make sure you're at least moving around a little bit, and definitely using those motion sensor mines to their full potential. So that's definitely what this guy's doing, and I really appreciate it. It was really fun to play with this guy. We're both using shotguns, like I said. I think he was using like the Spaz or something like that. And I usually stick to either this or the USAS-12 shotgun. I don't really like the pump action shotguns, even though they are a one-hit kill. I just find that I'm really inaccurate, and I can't really do well with them. This gun has, it's a semi-auto gun. The USAS-12 is a full auto. But I think this one has a little bit more damage to it. I'm not positive about that, but it sacrifices the ability to go full auto, which is fine with me. I don't really need the full auto feature because I can pull the trigger pretty fast. Um, as far as my secondary goes, I'm pretty sure I'm using the Gratch, which is the MP44 Gratch, which is by far my favorite handgun. It's the only one that I have a platinum star on. Um, and I don't know why I like it so much. I've heard that I think it's the weakest one. I'm not really sure. It has a high fire rate. It's got a 17 round magazine, which is awesome. I either use that one or the M9. The M9 has a 12 round magazine. I don't really like using the M1911 or the M whatever Rex, which is the revolver. Just because you have to be really accurate and really precise with those guns. And when I'm using my secondary, it's usually my primary is run out of ammo, and the enemy's almost dead. So I kind of just want to spray, basically. And I know that that kind of sounds bad for somebody to say that they like to spray, but I do like to spray with my handgun. It's fun, and it usually gets me kills. And a really good strategy for spraying with a handgun, I don't know if you guys do this or not, but when I'm running around with a sniper rifle and not just like sitting in the back, like I said, I can do some damage with the sniper rifle. What I do is I'll run around with the sniper rifle. Sometimes I'll put ACOG on it. Let's say I'm using like the M24 or the Gauss sniper. I'll try and do like kind of a quick scope thing, not necessarily quick scoping if I don't have to, but trying to get a hit on somebody, not necessarily aiming for the head. And they usually won't die from the first hit because at like medium or long range. So what I'll do is I'll just zoom out. I won't move my crosshair at all, and I'll switch to my secondary. So my secondary is already perfectly aimed on the enemy, as long as he's not moving. And then I just start spraying with the Gratch, which you could do with any handgun, but the Gratch seems to work the best. And you only need to hit him with like 1 or 2 bullets. So when I snipe, I actually end up getting more kills with the handgun than I do with the sniper rifle, which I don't know. It's not always the best thing because I have no platinum stars on any of my sniper rifles, but I have platinum stars on a couple of my handguns. So I don't know. That's a strategy that I use. I don't know if you guys do that or not. Alright, so the video is wrapping up here. It's almost over. Got a couple minutes left. There's one more thing I want to touch on in this video, and that is uploading my videos onto your guys' web pages or your guys' YouTube channels or whatnot. I have gotten a lot of questions, like 20 or 30 in the past couple weeks, of people asking, can I upload your video or your videos onto my YouTube channel or post them on my blog or my website. And all those people I've had to tell no, and even though it would help out both of us because it's going to get me exposure, and but it's going to get them views and them subscribers. But the thing is that I don't want people stealing any of my content and claiming it to be their own. So what I've done is I've come up with just a little watermark at the top right of my video, at least this video, and hopefully future videos as long as I don't forget. But that watermark is just going to be there so that if people do upload my videos onto their websites or their YouTube channels, people know where the video came from, and I don't have to worry about people trying to take credit for my videos and the work that I've done on those videos. So now you guys can feel free, now that I have that watermark up there, this video and any future videos that have that watermark, you guys can feel free to upload onto your guys' channels or upload onto your websites. I would appreciate you guys sending me a private message or an email just kind of asking permission, even though I'm giving you guys permission right now. Just so that I'm kind of keep track of who's uploading my videos on what website, and I can just kind of keep track of it so I don't have to worry about people trying to take credit for my videos. Alright, so the video's wrapping up here. We get to see the score in a sec. I got ended with a score of 32 and 13, 2.46 kill death ratio, which is pretty sweet, and we end up winning the game, just me and not one my 4 job, which I have no idea who that guy is, but thanks for playing with me. Alright, so guys, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.